Welcome. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the New York Yankees. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch, and on the mound today, Aaron Savali. What do we have on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in, Peter Vogel. That one misses, and we're underway.
First pitch, 106.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is not a team that's had much success driving the baseball so far this year. They have to rely on stringing hits together as opposed to scoring a lot of runs on homers, doubles, and triples. So it's hard to bunch runs together.
And that's exhausting when your team is at the bottom of the league in slugging percentage, and how much it takes, Boog, for you to put together a rally and put together a big inning. Just a difficult thing to do consistently over a long season. So somehow, some way, somebody's going to have to find some power in this lineup so that they can have some easier wins and enjoy this season a little bit more.
Next one misses, and that is ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
To the batter now, Antonio Gutierrez. That's to third. On to first, and that is that. Guardian. We go to the bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Colt Heath. The pitch. And that one is inside. Line drive. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That to right, and it stays fair. Keith around third. Not in time. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Weber gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right side. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Andy Pajes in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. No outs. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside. Ball 1. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throws to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And next for New York, James Outman. That's in there. Going 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for the
sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. One run across. In there safely. And they lead by 3.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Spencer Jones, batting with one down, takes a strike. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one ripped. Suzuki tracks it down for the out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And that's in there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage. New inning getting started. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, David Suzuki. Savali back to work. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes sizes this one up, makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Rafael Gutierrez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Pajes turns, moving to his left. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Man at first with one gone. Vincent Chin now at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And it's off the bag. And that's a fair ball. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Walter Chu digs in for the Guardians. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. That one missing inside. Squirts away a little bit.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Gutierrez, the lead runner at second. Chin on at first with 2 down. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, right field, Pajes going back on this one. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Guardians strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Jeremy Pena. And here it comes. For all the big postseason hits Jeremy Pena has come up with, remember, he replaced a Gold Glove shortstop at Carlos Correa, and then in his first year won the Gold Glove himself. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Yeah, and that can be a challenge sometimes for the younger players, Boog. They're really good at the, exceptional, extraordinary type of play, but the routine plays is where they tend to rack up those errors, but not the case for Jeremy Pena. Just cool, calm, and collected.
And a pitch. Going to count 1-2. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. Jeremy De La Rosa stepping in now for the Yankees. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things. And I think it's safe to say at least one of those, if not more than one, got away from him.
And that one pulled foul. The pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
They get the force, and that is the inning. Left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, on to the 3rd inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Jake Fox. That one misses. 1-0. Fox throws right, bats left, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And a pitch. And a count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. One away. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, and they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So you expect them to build a ballpark that's going to be incredibly rich in that tradition.
Number 27 digs in for the Guardians. And there's a ball. What about as a left-handed hitter and how short that porch is in right field? Were you ever tempted to just try and think in terms of leaning on something as a left-handed hitter and just trying to yank it over the right field wall?
I don't think I needed to be tempted to do that. I think that's all I was, trying to do because I didn't have a whole lot of power.
And that's a base hit. quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now back.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Goes to second for one, and that's two. Nothing across on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 3, and as we go to the last of the 3rd, and now the DH, Nolan Jones. The pitch.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Kicks and fires. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next to hit, Andy Pages. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pages in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Cuba. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air, right field. Number 27 under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. James Outman stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Gutierrez to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Jones. Jones goes 6 feet 7 inches, 225 pounds, usually in the outfield. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He got just enough of that one, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
The wind and the pitch. Out to short. Tosses to first, and that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees, and the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Start of the fourth, and now here's the speed threat. Outfielder David Suzuki. That's down and in. In the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Guardians DH, Vincent Chin.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-1. That clips the corner.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. It's 5-0. Back in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Jeremy Pena. The wind to the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1. Chris, here's a weird note, at least to me. Jeremy Pena is the first rookie shortstop to homer in the World Series. He did it in 2022. It had never been done before when he homered against the Phillies. And down on strikes. And 1 out now. Jeremy De La Rosa will hit next. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, he's very grounded in his approach to the plate. He's on the plate, not worried about getting beat on the inside part, which a lot of guys are. He's not worried about it. He can cover the outside to end, and that's why we see him get the barrel to so many baseballs.
On the ground. He is safe, and he beats the throw by a whisker. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe ball.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. Here's the third baseman, Colt Heath. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Now, Mark Weber. That's in for a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
That misses. Now 1-2. This one high in the air to left center. Chu makes the catch, and that'll do it. The Yanks leave one. Ready now. For the fifth inning, leading off, Walter Chu. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And next is the Guardians catcher, Patrick Ouellette. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on a line. That's down. One hops off the wall.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play. For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders' inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. Got him looking, and that'll do it. Guardians lead one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Rodrigo Chacon. He last pitched 2 days ago. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's Nolan Jones. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. In there for strike one. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Yeah, you wanna move high, move.
Back in the Bronx. Now
He's out. That's ball 4. 3. 3. 3. 3.
new pitcher for the Yankees, Trevor Stephan.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Walter Chu. Stephan, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Gets under it and pops it up. Weber settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. Here's the catcher, Patrick Ouellette. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever to the left side, but it is well foul. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. No